It's been almost 4 years since Arkansas allowed casinos in the state, but there's one required piece that's still missing: help for those struggling with gambling addiction. THV 11's Ian Russell shows us where those resources are and how soon we could see it.
To really understand what this is about, we have to go back to Amendment 100. That's what let Arkansas have casinos in the first place. The Arkansas Racing Commission was supposed to find funds to supply treatment and help for those with gambling addiction. They never did. But now the commission says they're close to having those options, something those in the industry say is needed.
We have to find $200,000 and then build that into the state budget every year going forward.
Scott Harden, spokesperson for the Arkansas Racing Commission, is wishing they could turn back the clock.
And it's not frustrating on our part because we're working day to day just to get this complete.
When Amendment 100 was passed a couple years ago, the Racing Commission was supposed to show where funds to support treatment for gambling addiction were coming from. They never did. That's where Joe Denton comes in.
This seems to be the only portion of Amendment 100 that hasn't been fully implemented.
Denton is the attorney for the lawsuit brought against the commission a couple months ago. That lawsuit alleges the Racing Commission acted, quote, contrary to the clear and unambiguous language of Amendment 100 of the Arkansas Constitution.
And when you consider the overall cost of implementing this portion of the amendment compared to the revenues that would be generated by casino gambling ostensibly, it seems like it's rather silly that we haven't already moved forward funding this project.
It's a thought shared by those working to help those suffering from gambling addiction. Vina Schexnader is the chairman of the Arkansas Problem Gambling Council. She says thousands of Arkansans need this help, and they need it soon.
The silent addiction is not silent anymore. Problem gambling and responsible gambling is here in the state, and we want to be able to fund that need.
Harden says he agrees. He says they're close to accepting proposals for companies to come in and help. And if all goes well, Harden says they'll have something up and running soon.
And I understand why someone would say, why is this not in place? But our position is we're almost there.
In Little Rock, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
That lawyer says they're exploring all avenues going forward, including if they'll even go forward with the lawsuit at all.